Romania is home to the creepiest forest on Earth, Hoia Baciu. It is on the northern border of the country and is home to some of the most terrifying paranormal phenomena ever reported, and is nicknamed the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. Coverage of the incident spanned far and wide, from it being the devil's home, ghost hauntings, and even alien sightings. The forest gained notoriety in 1960, when scientist Alexandru Sift photographed a flying object in the sky above the forest, and ever since this event, unexplained incidents followed. The first incident to take place was when a shepherd and his flock decided to travel through the forest, only to be never heard from again. The man was known in the area, so when the locals noticed he hadn't returned for a while, they initiated a search to find the man. Yet they all returned empty-handed, with stories that contradict each other and covered with strange rashes that had no logical cause. The second event involved a 5-year-old girl who wandered into the woods alone and disappeared. There was a search for the girl that spanned the forest, yet there was no trace and the case was closed. However, 5 years later, locals of the forest noticed a girl marking strange resemblance of the one who vanished many years ago. She appeared to be no older than when she entered, and even wore the exact same clothing she had worn on the day of her disappearance. Where did she go? And more importantly, how was she able to keep herself alive? The winters of Romania are brutal, and this incident sparked many debates, with some claiming the forest is a portal to a parallel universe. Another occurrence happened when a woman who visited the forest vanished for a long time, only to re-emerge carrying with her a 15th century coin in her pocket. These incidents, along with many others, have convinced people of the existence of a temporal passage inside the woods, a secret portal that allows people to travel in time, or even to another world. There have been many studies conducted by scientists across the forest, and some areas within it have shown radioactivity higher than that produced by natural uranium. Even the forest seems to grow strangely, with its 200-year-old trees that twist, contort, and deform into unusual shapes despite looking young. It is said they host spirits of murdered peasants, and have been sighted sporting green eyes and surrounded by an unnatural mist that appears at twilight. The forest's original haunting happened centuries prior, when peasants were murdered upon the land it sits, and when people pass over these lands, it causes negativity, unease, and tension in those who travel through. Even the skeptics who have traveled through the forest have heard strange noises, seen unexplainable phenomena, and have even reported hearing giggling that seems to come from nowhere in particular. Hoia Baciu is an enigma, with recent events reported of UFO sightings in a particular part of the forest, an area that is free of vegetation and formed into a perfect circle, completely void of life. The soil of this spot has been taken for sample testing, and not a single anomaly was found that would prevent the growth of plant life, which has stumped scientists for years. It is estimated that over 1,000 people have disappeared. With all these unexplained events, it's safe to say that Hoia Baciu is one of the most, if not the most, haunted forest in the world. Thank you for watching the Scare Library. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe as it helps support the channel. We will see you in the next one.